If you're offering more than 3 packages, then you are lowering your average sale. Too many choices will give your clients decision fatigue, and they will end up buying something smaller out of the fear of making the wrong choice and spending too much. We use a 3 package system. We have our baseline, we have our middle one, and then we have our premium one at the top. I'm going to go through what our packages are and how we use a thing called popcorn pricing to get our clients to always go for the top package. It just makes perfect sense to them. First of all, popcorn pricing, it's important that we understand this. So we call it popcorn pricing. I'm sure there's different names for it. However, there was a study done in America where a movie theatre and they had a film showing and they had popcorn available. They had 2 options. They had the small and they had the large. The small popcorn was priced at $3, the large popcorn was priced at $6. Everybody would come in for this showing and they were offered the option of both of those. Nearly everybody went for the small option. They were offered, would you like to upgrade for just $3 to get the large option? A majority of people said, no, thank you, we'll stay with what we've got. On the next showing, they introduced a middle option. So now there was small, medium, and large. They kept the small at the same price, $3. They made the middle option $6. So that's the same price as the large last time. And then they increased the large option to $6.50. Now, nearly everybody came in and asked for the medium option. They were then offered for just 50 cents more, would you like the larger option? And all but one person said yes. The psychology behind it is the clients are seeing for just 50 cents more, I get so much more. And we can use that line in our sales like we do. So our packages, we have 3 packages in our studio. We have the option where you can get all the digitals. We have the option where you can get any size piece of wall art and the digitals. And then our top package comes with a collection of frames and the digitals. Now, I have my first price, which is for £1,000, which is all the digitals. I then have any piece of wall art and all the digitals. And then that is £1,300. And then for $1,450, they can get a collection and they can get all the digitals. Now the collection is a collection of 5 frames. That's the one I want to sell. Now the idea on the pricing is that you've got people who will come in at the entry level and they will spend £1,000 on the digitals. You've then got people who will come in and they will look at the middle package going, well, one piece of wall art would be lovely. And I get all my digitals, so we'll go for that one. But I can now use my line, because we're already up at 1,300. For just $150 more, you get so much more. You get this. That roughly works out at £37.50 for each of the extra 4 frames. So when I start talking like that to the clients, it makes perfect sense. Why would you spend so much money to get this when just a little bit more money gets you so much more? And that's out of popcorn pricing. It works really well. And the important part of this is that I want the clients to feel like it's almost makes no sense to be spending this kind of money and not just add that little bit extra to get so much more. So my pricing structure is all set up so that it's for my top package. I then worked backwards. So I went in and said, what is the top package I want to sell? 5 frames and a CD, and I'm going to sell it for $1,450. I then had my CD options there, and then I created something in between so I can use that line for just $150 more. So you will obviously have your own pricing, your own packages, but my advice is take away all the decisions for your client in terms of too many decisions. You don't want 4, 5, 6, 7 packages. They disagree with that, and if so, put a comment down, and nice to have a discussion about that. We have tried different options. We did try it at one point where we wanted to bring our average sale up. So we thought if we could just maybe get those who go for the digital only to maybe go for a smaller, a bit larger, but not quite the middle package, maybe we could get an extra 100, maybe £150 extra. All that happened was it cannibalized our top sales, because now there was 4 options and they could go for the CD or they could go for a smaller frame and CD, any size frame CD and that. And so what you found was all of these top sales shifted down a tier. For us, the 3-tier package works really well, and once you couple it in with your line of just for X amount more, your client then focuses on this X amount. So all they're hearing there is for 150. 50 is not that much because they've already purchased the £1,000 or the £1,300 or whatever it might be in your package. That's it. It's a dead simple principle. It works well. I hope that everyone's found this useful. Very short video today. If you want me to go through something in particular, please put a comment down. And if you don't mind giving us a like and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.